Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. My friend, when you think better, you feel better. When you feel better, you do better. When you do better, you attract better. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. My mom used to always tell me, when you know better, you do better. But a lot of people don't do better because they don't feel better. It is in everything. Everything is connected. What we put inside of our bodies to make us feel better or worse, the things that we digest and ingest, that factors in to who we're becoming. What goes in must come out in some form or another. Take that as you will, my friend. What goes in must come out in some form or the next. Garbage in, garbage out. I've definitely had this happen in my life many times. Many times, as I've heard Joe Rogan say, I have wanted to satisfy myself by eating junk food for mouth pleasure. Just listen to how that sounds. Eating junk food for mouth pleasure. Just because of the taste. You know, I told my friend back when I was fasting, I fasted for about 3 months. The first month was legit no food. And then the second and third month, I just ate condensed soups. So it was just liquid form for 3 months. And I told my friend this, and he said, nah, man, I can't do that, bro. I like the way my tongue feels. I like the way my tongue feels. Shouts out to my friend, my brother. You know who you are. And he said he liked the way his tongue feels too much. And I can empathize with that. I really can relate to that because for so much of my life, I was eating, and this is no offense to meat eaters because, shoot, I've been a meat eater the majority of all my life. But I never looked at it as eating another being, another conscious being, an animal. Right? I never looked at it as consuming dead flesh, something that was no longer living, food that was not alive, right? I was dying to eat. I wasn't eating to live. But as I've started to gradually move towards a plant-based diet, and I'm implementing different things, adding better things and eliminating other things. I'm still a work in progress. I've noticed I feel better. Especially when I don't just eat junk food for mouth pleasure and I go without eating at all. There are times when I've fasted and just drank water for 3 days at a time, and oh my gosh, I can only explain to you in words. I wish I could give you the feeling of having energy Not caffeinated energy. I'm talking about energy from within, not from without. Energy that doesn't come from any substance, but energy that comes from your own body. The storehouse of energy that's within you, that you have. It's ready to be accessed, ready to be tapped inside into. Energy that is waiting on you. But energy that is blocked by the pipes and the drainage that is stopped, that is stuck, right? When we clog up the drain, clog up the pipe in the body, this energy, it can't come out. It has nowhere to go. But the energy knows where to do it, knows how to flow. The body, it knows what to do. But we trick ourselves into thinking that we know better about our own bodies. Allow your body to do the work, my friend. Allow it to do what it's designed to do. You may be surprised to know that the body's a little bit smarter than you. It takes care of many things while you are sleeping or awake. Things that you are unaware of, it regulates. It circulates. And the respiratory system continues to go in and out, up and down, all without your conscious awareness. So the more that we are aware of these things, and the more that we work with our bodies, work with ourselves, the better we start to feel. And the better we start to feel, the better actions we start to take. And the better actions we start to take, the better results we start to get, and the better things we attract. Feel better, attract better. Feel well, do well. It's a cycle, my friend. Allow the cycle to work for you instead of against you. Understand that you can do it. You can feel so good. But it may involve some sacrifice. It may involve some changes. It may involve letting go of things that you hold dear, things that you thought you could not live without. Once you let these things go, my friend, you may receive so much more. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in Lake Elsinore, California. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I pray you received a kind, encouraging message from this today, letting you know that when you feel better, you do better. Some of us don't do better because we don't feel better. Change your thoughts, you change your feelings, you change your actions, and that will change your results. Share this message with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing, becoming their greatest version and feeling better today. Pay it forward so more can hear the message. And if you resonated with this and gained value from the content, I invite you to become a supporter of the podcast, opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw, and supporting the podcast there is much appreciated. Thank you to all the people who continue to support and donate. Much love to you, my friends. Grab the new book on Amazon, Sun Gaze for Success by Jerome Shaw, and have a blessed day or night wherever you are, my friend. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.